In Parsritta Padotonasana, also known as standing straddle, you'll want to have 2 blocks for your practice. Let's begin with our hips squared, facing forward on the same plane. If you are facing the front edge of your mat, then you're just going to want to take a quarter turn so we can all practice together facing each other. The hips are going to remain on the same plane, and just step your right leg out to the side, keeping your feet in the same plane, heel arch to arch alignment, and arms out so that you have your wrists parallel to your ankles here. Bring your hands to your hips. Reach down for your blocks, and from this space, place them right in front of you. Make sure that your feet are on the same plane, and from here, let's come back up. Hands to your hips, and this way, as we come forward, press the weight to the outside edges of your feet, lifting from the inner thighs and spinning an external rotation backwards to begin. Now, as we begin to come forward, you're going to notice the thighs are going to go inward, which is wonderful. As soon as you get that internal rotation, begin to engage a little bit more, push the energy forward into the balls of your feet, and begin to lift a little bit in the heel. Now squeeze your thigh muscle and push those heels down. Resist the urge to let your hips go back behind your feet. Let your hands come down towards these blocks. And now slowly begin to bend the elbows and lower your head down. Resist the urge to bend the knees too much. If you need to, then make sure the toes and the knees are pointing in the same direction. As you exhale, and you will do that if you need to protect your lower back, especially if the hamstrings are very tight. And then you're gonna come down as best you can to modify if this is too intense for you and you cannot bring your head too far below your heart, then you can stack your blocks and stay lifted. You can stay lifted with the 2 blocks here, and you can just gaze down at the ground, and this will be your variation and modification. For everyone else, you'll begin to lower yourself down so that your crown is in the direction of the ground. The spine is long. You can relax the blocks if you don't need them, or use one for your forehead as you're training and working your way down towards the earth. Continue to press into the outside edge of your feet by lifting through the inner arches. Spin the inner thighs back now so that the sit bones are spreading up towards the sky. So this is the first angle. And I'll turn to the side so you can see from this perspective the hips over the heels as we lower down. The lower belly draws up and in. I can place a block under my head. The inner thighs spin backwards as though I'm sitting on the sky. The hands can reach to the outside edges of my feet, ankles, thighs, shins, calves, to help press my way forward. Ultimately, your crown will reach the ground and your forearms will reach the ground. This pose graduates into either forearm balance or headstand. Reach up, arms up to star, and feet together. Standing straddle pose. You're always welcome to take this at the wall. So if you were at a wall, you can press your hands into the wall, keep pushing your energy forward so that your hips start to come over your heels. And then walk your way back up and come back to standing. I hope this helps you. And if you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and I'll be happy to do my best to discover what the answers are. Namaste. Okay, I don't know my clip.